So now that I finished Crescent City's House of Flame and Shadow, I have some questions. So we're gonna go ahead and put that there for a second. Obviously, we're getting another Crescent City book, but we're also getting three more Acotar books. So I feel like the Crescent City book is not going to be released until after these next three Acotar books, which means that I don't think a lot of these questions are going to be answered for a while, unless we do some more crossover with Acotar. But Therian is married to Sathia, but Sathia just left to go find her ex-boyfriend who is under the control of the Viper Queen. But the Viper Queen doesn't have a whole lot of power now that Bryce is in charge of everything. And I don't think the Viper Queen's going to want to have any issues with Bryce, so she's just going to release the ex-boyfriend to Sathia. But then where does that leave Therian, right? I mean, right now, Therian is face-to-face with Aridne. Aridne was sold into slavery, but then Bryce banned slavery, so is that why Aridne is back? And is she going to be able to redeem herself after everything that happened? And then Sigrid. She's a Reaper because of Ethan, but Hypaxia is now, right, in charge of all the Reapers. So is Hypaxia going to be able to finally reverse what happened to Sigrid? And then is there going to be a power struggle between Ethan being the new Prime and Sigrid being a Fender heir? And then Cormac. I don't know why I'm still questioning Cormac, because when Bryce left us temporarily in this book, and she's looking out over the hill, and she sees the wolf pack, right? Danica's there, and Lahaba's there also. So we know this is where the souls are finally going to be laid to rest. But there's no Cormac, and I don't know why. If the souls, no matter what happens with the souls, I mean, even Bryce selling her soul still ended up in this place. So I feel like if Cormac was gone, he would have been there on that hill. Of all people, he would have been there on that hill. And the other big question, and I don't know if we're ever actually going to get an answer for it, is when Bryce handed Hunt the mask, he knew that there was a reason behind, why he got that mask. And his interpretation of it was he was going to put the mask on, that way he can breathe as he jumps into this portal heading towards the black hole. But I think that Bryce handed him the mask because that's how he was going to be able to get her parents back, right? Because she's going into the portal, sacrificing herself. The Asteria are gone, which means her parents will be safe to come back. So he can use the mask to trade it with Nesta to get her parents back. But then how would he even open up the portal to begin with?